Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Carole Tuesday. Last episode, Carole Tuesday actually got to perform on a very big stage in front of a huge audience, which was not as great as it sounds because the audience was not there for them, they were there for someone else, and that always ends kind of badly, but they did their best. They did very well, all things considered. Crystal, their senpai praised them for that, and even gave them a hug, which they definitely appreciated. I really got that impression, and we actually got to see Crystal's performance, which was great. I love Crystal, her outfit, her music. We need more of her, is what I'm trying to say here. So that's all I really had to say about last episode. So let's get into this one and see what we're in for. 3, 2, 1, play. Getting so tired of listening to this thing. Like, for some anime, I kind of get, like a long-running shonen anime, I sometimes can understand that when they do that thing where they give a brief reminder of the overall concept of the show in the beginning, like what My Hero Academia did. It annoys me, but at least get it to a degree. But with this show, it's just reminding you of a spoiler, basically, over and over again. I just don't get why they feel the need to do that. What that adds to this show, I just don't. I don't think anybody actually is glad that that's a thing. They shove that at the beginning of every episode. I don't think anyone's like, yes, I get to hear this part again. I don't think anyone out there is that guy. So, I don't get it. Such a silly opening. Wish that guy would, like, properly pull up his coat. It looks so bad like that. Like, falling off. Somebody should tell him, but I guess they're too focused on the music. It's been quite an adventure, hasn't it? Oh, man. That PV was such a great episode. Well, the PV part of the episode was great. When they played it. I'm sure she smelled wonderful. I would have loved to have smelled her as well. Show me the way. What? What are we talking about? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. Okay. Elaborate. A talent show? That is kind of old school. That sounds like it would be fun, though. Well, that guy seemed to be pretty into it. The one judge. Who's Mars' brightest? Me? I had no idea. Why, thank you for believing in me. Oh, it's a cool logo. Title logo for it, I guess. Well, I guess we have a plan now. So what you're saying is these two girls are gonna smash and bang. I can get behind that. Oh, okay, yeah, just give me your 3 sizes real quick. Yeah, this is important. I need to know for completely legitimate reasons. Well. Wow. Damn. That's a big competition. Yeah, that might be rough. Yeah, for now, focus on what you can actually do. You have a job and yet no money. That sounds horrible. Yeah, I don't know how much a Wulong is, but I'm going to assume it's equal to a yen, so not very much, yeah. Not sure I believe you. So what are you going to say to all that, Tao? Of course. Of course. That's where we gotta meet, where these plotlines have to meet. How dare you make my wonderful Angela compete with dirty amateurs? But I suppose I can see that logic. Interesting camera work there. Special guest. Well, yeah. Well, that's what I'm kind of hoping happens. You... I'm not sure what I would say to that question, honestly. Well, those two girls are close. It's quite a turnout. Uh, okay. Some interesting people here. Okay, sure. This is a lot to take in. Wow. Yeah, there's no shortage of crazy characters around here. Uh, no. I kind of already hate this person. How dare you not know who I am? Just screw you. I hope you don't. Yeah, maybe being on TV is not a great idea. But who cares about that? We'll probably deal with that eventually. I'm kind of a runaway. Did I forget to tell you that? I'll take these. You don't mind, do you? I may or may not get them back to you later. We'll see. Yeah, you look fine. Not much of a disguise, just putting on some glass up. Damn, okay. Uh, what the heck? Was not ready for that. Okay, yeah, that was something. Just, that really caught me off guard. Next. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. Uh, okay, you're kind of short. What kind of hobby is like a Vocaloid? Right. Okay, next. Ooh, a doll. Oh, a puppet. Kinda cute. Although so is the girl that's holding her. Scare the crap out of me. Like, I actually slid my chair back. Okay, how did you get through the door, sir? Oh. I think she likes it. Uh, that's a shamisen, right? I didn't know you could play the kind of music with that. I really was not ready for this episode. Okay, what are you gonna do? Just some singing? I'm ready for anything at this point. Okay, I thought it was. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Uh, that that tongue game is pretty epic. uh, cool. I guess. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening anymore. I, uh. Oh god, that. Stop, Tuesday. Stop. Okay. Right. uh. On Monday, sometimes go by Wednesday. So is this all true? I don't think we've heard that before. Yeah. Uh, I truly underestimated how entertaining this talent show was gonna be. I really did. It was far better than I ever could have expected. Come on, I like Tao. Don't be that way. If that's Mars brightest, then I think we're in trouble. Uh, just saying. I think she's fine. Medicine side effects. Just that Monday thing really killed me. It just did. Especially when you kept it going by mentioning Wednesday. Just uh, all while using a fake voice was just so good. Those are some kind of cute pictures. A lot of trophies. Well, we got a lot of information right there about Angela and her family situation. Oh, Roddy, cool. What are you up to? Not sure if you get to call anybody else a stalker. Yeah, we didn't really get to see that, did we? It's gotta cut away. I don't know, the competition was pretty steep, so... Uh, you know what you're like. Bath time. Very important. After that audition. Just high-fiving random people. Are you okay, Tuesday? You don't seem okay. Or should I call you Monday? But nobody likes Mondays, so I prefer to just call you Tuesday. Yeah, anything to say? I remember. I remember episode 1. That was silly. Well, it's something worth worrying about. Yeah, and then on the stage, Carole really opened up about her past, if that was all true. Not she's ever heard that before. This is nice, though. Yeah, she... Oh, that's nice as well. See a little bit of blushing going on down there. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I think we knew that, or at least could have it implied as much. Is that the brother that's trying to find you or found you? Well, we're opening up to each other. That's good. That's good. Just shove that thing in her face. Well, was that not obvious? Tuesday, come on, keep up. Why are you doing a different voice for that? You girls are so silly. The thing rappers do a lot. Okay, just, yeah, fist each other on the bench. Like, what are you girls doing over here? You're doing it wrong. Yeah, random person that you don't know will teach you how to do it. Uh, thank you for the lesson, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to practice that a bit. Okay, that's good to hear. No more using fake names like Monday or Wednesday. That is true. Be proud of yourself, Tuesday. Be proud of your name. You'll take care of it. Come on, you're supposed to say that you'll handle her. I guess it works too. Yeah, that was a good scene. I like that. Well, good news. Okay, we're going for the bad news first. Well, that is kind of bad news. This is why we don't trust you with our money. You gambled our money. I could tell that much just by what he said before. Is that they passed the Mars brightest thing, which is gonna steal your thunder because you took too long. Get wrecked, Gus. Good job. I knew that would be the good news. Roddy, how dare you ruin this for me? Well, you shouldn't have been so slow, Gus. It was a great hug, though. Oh, really? Already? I hope I got my nice shorts on. No, we're not gonna be that way anymore. So you can give those back to the guy you stole them from now. Feels pretty great. Gotta love that plot armor. Being titular characters is definitely a benefit. Say something. Oh. Okay, they gotta show it off. They seriously just did that in front of a... yeah, that's better than any verbal answer would have been. That's gotta be a GIF, right? If that's a GIF, somebody send it to me. I love those two so much. They're just, the chemistry between them is just off the charts. I just can't wait to see their relationship continue to progress further. Because they made some pretty good progress in this episode. Definitely. Carole and Tuesday. The best day of the week. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay, so that was the 7th episode of Carole and Tuesday. That's probably a decent amount to say about this episode. Well, first of all, we brought up a special event, like a talent show basically, called Mars Brightest. So it's pretty much what it sounds like, you know, a bunch of people from Mars, I think they got talent, come onto the show, and they audition. And man, like they said there was like what, 200,000 or whatever, and they don't all get to like have this sort of audition, do they? Because that would take forever to get through. So there must have been some sort of screening process they passed before they actually got to show up there in person, right? I don't remember if they actually said that though, but they definitely mentioned 200,000 people applied last year. So there's no way they all got a like an actual audition, so they had to have had some sort of screening process. So that's that. Yeah, and then we had stuff with Tao, which, you know, uh, Angela's mother still doesn't seem to be a big fan of Tao and wants a new manager. Hasn't really budged on that at all, I don't think. But the main discussion here was just about the Mars is Brightest thing again, which Tao wants Angela to join into because apparently her winning that would add like some legitimacy, make it feel like she really deserves where she is. Like because, any kind of big production company or whatever could just like throw a bunch of money around and make somebody a famous star or whatever if they really wanted to. Like, just I'll just throw it in a random example. Justin Bieber, right? He has no talents at all, really. They just threw money at that situation. Said, sing some songs. We'll put it out there. Some people will like it. Like you can do that. You can take a random person, and if you have the right connections, and make them famous. You can do that. And if they lack talent, you can make up for that with auto tune or whatever, anything else. So I think that's what they were trying to say here. Like, if she actually wins some sort of animation competition, it shows people that she actually does deserve to be in the position she's trying to get into. I think that was the overall point they were trying to make there. But that's all really to say about that scene. And yeah, after that, we went over to the Mars Brightest thing, and we saw a lot of very interesting characters here. Like, there's quite a variety here, even more so than usual with the show. Like, I mean, we had one dude with like some sort of eye patch with an eye painted on top of it, for one thing, that was making a lot of weird hand signs. Somebody with a big spotted tie doing some weird air pokey thingy, and the audience just, I don't know. There's a lot of very unique people here, is kind of the point. And then, yeah, then we transition over to like the buses, whatever you call them. Saw what looked like some middle-aged dude with a mustache and a like sailor outfit, like a Sailor Moon type outfit, really. So that was interesting. Somebody with a very interesting hairstyle and beard that kind of matches hairstyle. And there was a lot to take in with this. And then we had some person that was way, way full of themselves. Had kind of that, like, I don't know, there's a word for it. But somebody that clearly wants to brag about how super special and famous they are, but makes a very tiny, thinly veiled effort to try to be humble about it. There's probably a word for that, but that's kind of what that green-haired person was trying to do. Like, what he was trying to say was, how dare you not know who I am, and while trying to make it at least sound a little bit humble, as like very tiny attempt at it. Of course, sounds, fake to anyone, but still. I just did not care for that person one little bit. Like, not at all. But yeah, Carole and Tuesday seemed a little bit nervous to be here, which makes sense. And yeah, that's when she actually brought up the whole run away from home thing, which, I'm surprised they haven't really brought that up much earlier, because I don't think they really did anything to hide her identity when they were at the I don't remember the name of the event, but, when they were on stage in place of Joshua or whatever, like, they didn't seem too concerned about it back then, but I guess this is a bit more of an issue. But we fixed it by just giving her glasses from some random person, so I guess that solves the problem. Hope they give that back to him, because it was so uncalled for to just take it from him. But yeah, that's when we got to the actual event itself, and wow, did I not know what I was in for. Like, right when it starts, just suddenly there's just a big butt in my face, which I guess I can't complain too much about. But just, that was how we started this. Just like an English lyric to the song. I mean, that's usually the case with this show, I think, so I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. But she seemed enthusiastic, so I don't know. I guess that was fine. And the second guy, his weird singing, not much to say on that, but it wasn't very remarkable at all. Then we had the musical AI singing. Is that the same bot that tried to screw over our group with a terrible PV? I'm not sure if it was or not. I didn't want to say anything in the episode itself, but I think it might have been the same bot. But yeah, the singing itself sounded a little bit Vocaloid-ish. Nothing much to say on that, though. The next big surprise was the ventriloquist one with the puppet bee named Charlotte, who was apparently 9 years old. I guess. And then the way her actual singing was quite a bit different than what I expected, though. Like, it's, yeah, interesting performance. I'm not sure how much to say on that, but It was attention grabbing for sure, though. Then we had some old guy with a lot of hair on his head that just kind of got sucked into it. I don't know what to make of that either. But one of the judges thought it was funny, so that's fine. And somebody rocking out on a shamisen, which is pretty cool, I guess. And then we had like a old lady with a cane doing a song that I guess her mother sang to her when she was young, I guess, which is a little bit weird to me, but I guess every family's different. But just that whole sliding thing she was doing, there was a lot of surprises in this, I guess is kind of my overall point. Just and then we had a Martian that says they're a native Martian. Is that what all Martians look like? Like, had like lines on the face like it was a puppet or something. But, so I don't know what to make of that exactly. So, and that was some interesting singing, I guess. The tongue was weird, though. The singing was fine. The tongue I could do without. That was a little bit odd. Got some confused looks from the judges. And even the eye movement made it even worse somehow. But the judges were not feeling it whatsoever. And then we finally got to Carole Tuesday, and we didn't even get to see them perform. But this was really, really funny, though. Definitely the funniest part of the episode. But, because, yeah, she tried to use a fake name. Carole and, Monday. A little confusion from Carole, like, huh? Monday? I thought you were Tuesday. Don't confuse me. And then, because she says her name's Monday, but then the judge calls her out on that and says, but clearly says your name is Tuesday. And her response to that made it even better. She's like, well, sometimes on Monday, sometimes Wednesday. I guess when I wrote that, I was Tuesday. Just, that was so funny. Just, I don't know why. That was maybe the funniest thing in the whole show. That was really funny to me. Just, it was just so well executed, that entire gag. I don't speak the language here very well. I think I missed that because I was laughing so hard. But it was just, it was funny. Like, hey, Carole, can you actually talk? It just, the whole thing was so good. And then Carole tells her life story, which is what kind of triggered Tuesday to open up a bit more to her later on in the episode, which is great to see. Talk about being a refugee from Earth and all that, so nothing too shocking, I don't think, but good to know. It was a little bit disappointing that we didn't actually get to see their performance there, but I guess since they were selected as one of the 8 finalists, we'll get to see them anyway. So it's all fine. Not a big deal. Then we got some more Angela stuff, which, you know, not much to really say on this. We just got a little bit more into Angela's situation. She lives alone, which I don't think her mother's too happy about, but she doesn't want to go home at all. We got to see some pictures of Angela when she was younger, which is nice. Curtains with a stupid pattern, so rude. Okay, I want to get a better look at these pictures. Yeah, we have one that's just a headshot, one that we're like a baby, just has a one like hair curl thing in front of her. One of her jumping in the air, which is quite cool, I guess. One where she's leaning against the wall and singing, I think. One was a family picture with the like part of the what I think is the mother and father with the head kind of covered there. The stain on the wall that got there at some point, I don't even remember. What's it a stain of? That's probably important to know. But all those wonderful trophies. Mama's angry voice hand. Yeah, so I think that it's supposed to be bloodstains. So, yeah, there seems to be a lot there, definitely. Some complicated family circumstances, I think, is kind of what you would boil that down to. It's a nice place. Nice place, though. And we got our good news and bad news. The bad news being that they got to get new jobs, because money's gone, because Gus is not responsible at all with it. But they did pass to the final 8, which was great. I think I'm skipping ahead, though. Before that, we had our conversation between Carole and Tuesday on the bench, which I liked a lot. That was great, getting some real bonding there. And that's what I want in this show, is some one-on-one bonding time between the two of them. So I was very happy with what we got there. The little interview role-playing thing was cute. That was a lot of fun. Especially when they were trying to do some sort of They called it a shake. The actual voice said sign, but I guess shake was supposed to be short for handshake, I guess. And then they try to do it, just like hand touchy, fist touchy. Then some random guy walks by that's willing to show them how it's done, which is kind of funny. Because you can't just watch them embarrass themselves trying to do it like that. You gotta step in, show these girls how it's done. So, but yeah, I guess people are just pretty friendly around here. And boom, just walks away. Just that was a fun little scene. But apparently the lesson stuck because they did a pretty good version of that later on, which I do want to watch again. Which I'm gonna go to that part. Yeah, well, they got the good news. Both of them hugged, which I liked a lot, of course. And the press showed up to talk to them about their passing. They're not passing, like, you know, they passed the thing. So, and yeah, Tuesday came to the conclusion that she's no longer gonna hide who she is on camera and stuff. So we don't need those glasses anymore. And I do hope he brings that back to the guy that he took it from. But they do ask them how they feel about, you know, being selected. And instead of giving a verbal answer like most people would do, they did their thing, and I'm gonna watch that again right now. Here we go. Yeah, just smack. Just did a great job with it, and they just look and they had so much fun too. So yeah, you don't need to give any verbal answer. Just that gets the point across, I think. So yeah, definitely good episode. I really liked it a lot. The talent show segment was definitely memorable. About the same level of memorable as the failed PV that they did. It was really good. There's a lot of creativity there, a lot of uniqueness. You know, I've seen scenes like that before in anime where they had some sort of talent show and we got to see a few, you know, completely unimportant characters have their turn before our main characters go. Like that concept I've seen before. But none of the talents are usually that interesting. However, this anime, no, they were all pretty good. I mean, a few of them are kind of just okay, but none of them are really all that like boring to watch, I don't think. And some of them are very, very surprising and attention grabbing, I would say. So yeah, there was some interesting stuff there for sure. I liked it a lot. But like I said, the best part of the episode was definitely just the whole Monday joke with Tuesday's name. That was just so perfect. And yeah, hopefully we get to the Mars Brightest next episode, and hopefully it goes well. So thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.